All right, I have good news. Happy Sunday. Although you may not watch this on Sunday, but I am making this on Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well. I know I say that all the time, but I really, truly am thinking about you, and I hope that you're all staying sane and all the other stuff. All right, so here's some good news. Obviously, pause me to write this all down. So I'm gonna explain these formulas, and then I'm gonna suggest that you pause and try and work these out on your own. And then after you pause, I'm gonna give you the answers, and if you get them correct, you don't need to listen to the rest of my video. I'm gonna explain how to do those problems, but I believe that many of you can do these without my instruction. So the first thing, we're finding the area of a triangle now. We're not solving for side lengths or the values of angles, the measures of angles. We're finding area, okay? You'll see that all of these formulas have K equals, and you're like, what the heck? Well, remember, we're talking about triangles that have an angle A. So we don't want to use A for the area because that would be really confusing. So why do they choose K? I don't know, because it's not a letter that's used very often, so it's not going to get confused with anything that's being labeled in the triangle. Notice that these three are all the same formula. If I have a triangle, A, B, C, right? If I'm angle A with sides B and C, that's side angle side. If I'm angle B with sides A and C, that's also side angle side. If I'm angle C with sides A and B, that's also side angle side. So you don't really need to memorize three different formulas. It's just half the product of the sides that are given times sine of the angle that's given. Yeah, okay. And then when we're given, so make sure you're paying attention to what we're being given and which formula we need to use. When we're given side, 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 we're going to use Heron's formula. First, we need to find what's called the semi-perimeter. It's half the perimeter. Do you agree with that? This is half the perimeter, right? And then we just start plugging stuff in. You're going to use your calculator mainly. All you're going to do is plug numbers in and type it into your calculator. So pause me now and see if you can apply those formulas to these two problems. Make sure you pause me because I'm going to stop talking for about 3 seconds and then I'm going to give you the answers. So make sure you pause me. Okay, so if you got, oh, hold on, let me grab my calculator because I only have it to 2 decimal places on this paper that I have, and you all know that I like to round to 3 decimal places. Okay, if you got that the area is 2.828 on this one, then you got the right answer. You don't need to listen to the explanation of that. And on this one, if you got that the area is 9.562, you are golden and you know how to plug things in and plug into your calculator. If you didn't, that's okay. This is a new concept. Okay, so let's talk it through. If you got this already, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, so this one is side angle side. That's the first thing to recognize. So we're going to use this formula here. Again, the area is just half the product of the sides times sine of the angle. And literally from there, you'll see I typed that in right there. And I got 2.828. Make sure you're in degree mode. Make sure you're rounding 3 decimal places. I've been mentioning degree mode throughout the chapter, and every single answer I have written has been rounded to 3 decimal places in the chapter. If you don't round to 3 decimal places on the Chapter 8 test, we're going to have a problem. I love you, but we're going to have a problem. So the area is 2.828, and I'm done. This one requires a little bit more work, but it's still pretty easy. First, I need to find the S. All of these are S's. I should have said that before I told people to try it, shouldn't I? Sometimes my lowercase s's look weird. I'm human. So first I have to find the s, which is just the sum of all the sides, the perimeter, divided by 2. So then I get 9.5 for that. And then I'm going to plug into this formula. So k equals the square root of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. And literally, it depends on your calculator. If you have a scientific, you might want to do the subtraction and write down that this is what, positive 5.5, and you might want to write that down, and you might want to write that down, and then you might want to multiply all those together and then take the square root. I'm just going to type it all in. Oops. Please, 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 especially on this problem that should be like easy peasy points, make sure you double check that you typed it in right. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm going to triple check. Yes, we're good. And that's where we get the 9.562. So ending on an easy section. Hopefully you guys are feeling good and feeling ready for the next test soon, which I just realized I don't think I've posted the date that that's going to happen. So I will do that as soon as I get this video posted. Hope you're doing well.